Hi everyone, welcome once again to Camelback Ranch Glendale. Alex Reed now pleased to be joined with a new face who will be on the coaching staff in 2020. That is Mark Kertenian. And Mark, thanks so much for taking some time to join us here today. Had been a manager at the lower levels of the minor leagues. This year going to be bench coach, third base coach, sure doing a whole lot of other stuff with the OKC Dodgers. What made this opportunity to maybe go a little bit away from managing so attractive for you?
It's a great opportunity. Any position in our organization with player development is extremely important. You just don't know for the player when things take place for them on a personal level, what connects their dots and allows them to take steps forward. So in this case in particular, I'm personally just very excited to be around some of the players that have graduated to Oklahoma City once the roster shakes out, and to be around that staff. Travis has been somebody I've admired and observed from my first day here. Billy the same, and then with Ben and Justin and Manny all being new to the staff but not new to us, it's a really unique opportunity personally.
You've certainly made a big impression in your time at the Dodgers organization. 2 league championships, and then last year best as a regular season record in the California League. What's your secret sauce, man? You're doing something right.
That's all player development. We happen to be there on a daily basis. If you review the staffs that have been there, you can also connect things. Last year's staff with Edwin Herrera being a first-year coach, former OKC Dodger. He stepped up and filled in some blanks that, frankly, the rest of us could not on the staff. Dustin Kelly, our hitting coach, but he did so much more than that. He was really a calming force for all of us. He advised me on a daily basis. Connor McGinnis, who was our pitching coach and now the assistant pitching coach with the big club, did a fabulous job. He and Tyler Duncan tag team did, and we had Tom Kunis, who not everybody knows about. He's one of our top scouts, but he also goes out and came halfway through the season, and the amount of teaching that was learned from him on a staff and player level was ridiculously good. So it was an excellent year, but that's a staff combined and a lot of the people that come into town and so many things leading up to that. None more important than really, really, really good players.
Quick Tom Kunis aside, a couple years ago, he delivered a speech at that first minor league meeting. I have not seriously picked up a ball or bat for years and years, and I was ready to after he had given that speech. So might not be known to a lot of people out there, but yes, certainly know what you're talking about referring to him. This year I have a chance to spend some more extensive time on the big league side of spring training and instructing. How's that been going for you?
That was wonderful. This is a very hard-working bunch of guys, staff and players. Again, I keep saying that, but last year during an off day, as an example, for Rancho, we were off for a Monday, and it was the start of a series against the Cardinals. It was August 5th. It was about that time in the year where maybe perhaps a minor league club can feel like letting off the gas pedal work-wise. I just went to watch and observe because these guys are so gracious in allowing us access in those settings as player development people. And those guys had a full pregame, multiple meetings preparing for the Cardinals, and they still had many, many games to go. So I just took a couple video clips, showed them to our team, and said, this is what our big league team does. They worked yesterday. They worked at this rate. And to be around that on a daily basis, to see those things take place, to connect with the staff and players, and then be able to take that back to whoever we're assigned with, after that is a gift. It's just an absolute gift. So very thankful every day, just hoping we're being helpful, and helping them get their training that they need.
Learned this morning that you've been involved in an initiative for the minor leaguers called Step Up to the Plate, where it's kind of part cooking competition, but also a kind of a cultural appreciation for others to get to know each other. Tell us how that all started and what the purpose of that serves.
This is our 4th year, and we'll have minor league and player development staff teams cooking for various prizes, cash prizes. We'll have music, obviously food and drinks from around the world. We hang all the flags that are represented in our organization, or countries of origin for everyone involved. And we will have DJs and dancers, and it's a pretty fun event. You know, just prior to even my arrival in this organization, you know, the care for the person was number one, and that just continues through little events like this, getting us bonded and connected, and it's just a really fun way to go about it. So we're looking forward to it. It's on March 15th if you guys are still around. If not, I don't know if it's worth a flight back in, but it might be.
Maybe you can refrigerate some of the leftovers for us and bring them to Oklahoma City. We'll end on this. You actually coached Edwin Rios in college. You talk about the development process from when you were working with guys in rookie ball. Edwin's a guy we've gotten to know very well the last couple of years. So for you, though, to see him from his college days till now, that's got to be a special transformation to be able to witness up front.
Yeah, you know, it is a special thing to observe. But from day one, I don't know what type of impact I would have had on him in college. It was just before his draft season. Got there in January of his draft season. Game started in mid-February. He had been coming off an injury, and I just remember looking at this young player going, wow, you know, you just don't see that a lot in college baseball. And I had been on various clubs over a course of years prior to that. He might have been the most talented hitter that I've ever been on a field with, personally, in uniform with. So just to see him get into this organization, value every step of the way. Obviously, he's performed at a very high level, but very strong feelings about Edwin. I think he's a Major League All-Star player, and that didn't happen on my watch. It's just who he is and the dedication that he has and the gifts that he puts to use every day. And he also happens to be one of the best teammates anybody could ask for.
Well, great way to end. And, Mark, we thank you so much for your time. Again, fans who are at Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark, you'll be seeing a lot of him in the third base coach's box. So, Mark Kertenian, thank you so much for joining us, and let us get to know you a little bit here today.
Thank you.